There's really a lot of details in the pen pressure that you can apply, which allows, while you are drawing, you can really add a lot of details and different types of pen pressures. It really shows, so you can really play with the strokes. I think it feels really nice. The tablet has a pretty clear instruction on how to install it on your Mac. They have some drivers available on the website, and after that you will be able to connect your tablet via USB cable. After installing the drivers and setting up your tablet, you have the settings menu where you can adjust the pen settings to adjust the pen pressure to your liking. For example, if you want to be able to move the cursor fast or slow. I like mine pretty fast, so this is why it's over here. Here you can configure your mouse clicks. For example, over here, you can adjust how to configure your pen. For example, mine over here is like the first click, which would be the same as your main click and the secondary click. But you can adjust it here in the menu. So you can adjust the pressure settings over here, which is also a nice feature to set up. So for example, especially if the first time if you're using it, you would like to adjust the pressures and the sensitivity. And here you have a small area where you can test out if the pressure is to your liking. The pen feels pretty light in the hand, maybe a little bit too light to my liking, but the hold is nice and moves nicely across the tablet area. And it is this amount, very good amount of pressure levels, meaning that it contains 8,192 pressure levels, which I think is almost the same which, for example, Wacom offers. So I think you get a good value. The tilt, which it supports, is 60 degrees. And as you can see, the tablet supports 8 short keys, which feel a bit clunky, but I think having 8 short keys options is actually pretty nice. Over here, this is your short key area. Here you can adjust all the short keys, where you can apply your own custom short keys for the 8 short key buttons that you have. I use mine. Let me open up my area. So for example, if I start to draw, the way I use my hotkeys, here I have my drawing program open. Let me select the brush tool. Here you can select any kind of pens that you like. And let's say, for example, if you start to draw, and the way I use it with short keys that I often use are the hand tool, which allows you to quickly move across your drawing. Another one that I frequently use is a nice feature, the back button. So for example, if you want to undo something. And another feature that I often use is the zooming button, zooming in and out if you want to add more details to your drawing, for example. One thing that I had some trouble with, I'm not sure if it is the settings, but especially in the beginning when I set up my tablet and started drawing with it, sometimes I notice when I come too close, basically what you can do is you can define your work area. So you have to calibrate it a little bit. I've noticed sometimes it loses that calibration or the setup. If I come too close to my window, it loses the calibration. So then, for example, the cursor doesn't really know where you are anymore and it shifts a little bit. But during drawing, actually when you are busy, you don't really notice it. I started noticing it when you swap applications and use it for browsing and stuff. Then it only picked up. So during the drawing, it doesn't really show, but sometimes I lose the calibration a little bit. I would recommend it for a digital artist, because what I like most about the tablet is actually you have a really nice large working area, so it's really nice for drawing actually. I like the pen pressure, you get really good value, the high sensitivity pen pressure, so I would definitely recommend it for digital artists who want to get to know working with pen tablets and digital drawing.